Happy vlog day, happy Wednesday. So hi to Antonia, who I have named from the findings in the dig from the hidden cemetery that we knew nothing about 1600 years ago, with Saxons facing one way and Romans facing the other, and that's how they know. And there is so much stuff that's been out there since Monday. It's quite exciting. I mean, normally there's not that much exciting news in Garth, and over the years that I've been here, it's been pretty miserable stuff, and the odd things to do with Garth Town Football Club, you know, with Socrates that came over. That's the only thing that gets highlighted many times. But Antonia here, bless her, don't cry, I know you've been dug up. We'll put to one side. But the fact that we have had this news and that we're, you know, again, it's putting Garforth on the map. Not only have we put this hidden treasure of this ancient, well, Antonia was in a lead coffin, so she obviously was of some aristocracy. So we had 50 pence millionaires of Garforth going back then, 1600 years ago. But now, you know, it's their biggest find yet. So it might give the archaeologists that information as the transition between Romans and Saxons and when they descended on Garforth. Now, nobody knows where it is because they want to keep that quiet. But I've got an inkling. There's a little bit of inkling, which I'm not going to share because then we'll just have loads of people, you know what people are like on social media. I am also going to investigate, even though there's nothing there, the land and everything's being dug up that they need to, even though it's piled of earth with loads of turf in, I'm going to find something else because I believe there's something there with my little metal detector that can't find bones. Just leave it. If you think you know what it is, just leave it alone. It's been done, dug and done. And now we just need to find out what the next process is and how they're going to unlock these significant periods of time that we were finding, as we mentioned in a couple of vlogs ago, Garth Ford, the triangle there, the triangle Ford, which is now Garforth, or Garforth, as I pronounced it when I moved here in 1998. But it's great. And, you know, Antonia and all her, what do we call plebs then? I don't know. If she was aristocracy or somebody really important, what were they called 1600 years ago? People that, you know, of lower class. I mean, I'm saying the lower class, it's only because they went in a lead-lined coffin, which would have been quite a big deal, wouldn't it, if you think about it? But they were of small stature, so they think possibly children, and either children dying young of a possible disease. But obviously, they've got all this information now to find out a bit of history that we have absolutely nothing about. But I want to know. I haven't read too much into it, and I'm sure there'll be stuff online as things progress. But somebody, I think, found a Roman artifact. Again, not 100% sure, so don't quote me. And then it's obviously unfolded from there, which is just amazing. And the lovely thing about it is that somebody on Twitter, it's been on Twitter all week, which is great, which is, I'm surprised they've not been trending, but we can't be trending if somebody from their Seth decided, a really crappy London accent, had decided that this hidden cemetery was found, Anglo-Saxon cemetery, was found 200 miles from London. You just say Leeds, it's about the size of San Francisco, so, you know, you could just sort of use that instead. There is no north and south divide. The artifacts and the Romans and Saxons were found 200 miles away from London. Get a grip. But we're not trending. I'm surprised we're not trending because lots of things have gone on this week. Obviously, we were mentioned if you've been watching the series Better. I haven't yet, but Garforth is mentioned in there. Obviously, the hidden find with Antonia and her plebs. I get this wrong. I know I'm going to get it wrong and then someone's going to shoot me. And obviously Coronation Street this week. If you watch it, again, I'm not a watcher of soaps, but if you watch it, there has been a new character, a young little girl, who's from Garforth. So to be fair, three things, as well as Ladhood being filmed and created about Garforth. We've got this, Better, and now the Coronation Street lady, the little girl. So go her, she's from Caroline Ather's School of Dance as well. So they are champing her on. Well done. It puts Garforth on the map, and I hope she does really well. She's definitely got support locally. Moving on to the moaners and the groaners. I love Twitter for the moaners and the groaners. I just sit back and I just watch. And sometimes I'll feed to it, but most of the time I won't. And it won't be anything, which people would stop doing it, using their business account to, say, get involved in political stuff. Stop it. Stop it. Don't do yourself any favours. Use your personal account. If you don't like something, unless you're following Jonathan Pye and you agree with him, then it's fine. But on Twitter, there's usually the people that get more and more aggressive when they tag a company in or a person in, and that company or person doesn't reply to their tweet, and then they get more and more aggressive, and then it gets more and more absurd. Their little problem then becomes like, oh, should you go and arrest them? So, Tesco's in Garforth has a way in and a way out, as we know. And the way out is right opposite the wall for the petrol station. And onto the left is a housing estate. Now, people did complain to Tesco's, and they kindly put a sign that says, look both ways. So when drivers come out, they go left, right, which is what you should do at every junction. No, give way, stop, look left, look right. But for some reason, people don't. People don't look left and right and don't think any traffic is coming from the estate, or they have no idea the estate there, or the fact that they have no idea how to drive. So what it does is it just gets people really wound up who live on the estate. And one person says, it's going to cause a crash. I don't know what Tesco's can do for stupid drivers. I don't know what Tesco's can do for people that can't drive and look left and right. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what could happen if you moved the exit, because where that junction is, it's busy with traffic coming in and out where the petrol station is. So I don't know what can be done apart from maybe put another sign saying, yo, dickhead, look left too. I mean, that might work. Or, again, as mentioned in the vlog many, many moons ago, I could taser you, but you'd have to pay me wise. Just look left and right. You can't blame Tesco's for stupid drivers. Unless a Tesco's person goes out in uniform and, like the big sign that says go and stop, maybe they should go out and go, left, look left, because the people on Twitter are getting really aggressive. And then it went from, it's going to be an accident, all the way through tweets that were ignored by Tesco's. And the end one was, people come out to me and hit me every single time, and so many people are going to die. We don't want anyone to die, but it's just the escalation of the tweets when they are ignored. So Tesco's in Garforth, I don't know what you can do for stupid people, but there's a couple of options there. Taser, signs, or swearing. Whatever one you want to pick. Talk about swearing and dangerous. There has been situations which isn't laughable on the new orbital road from the Springs all the way around to the Roundhay Road, where there has been children aged 12 to 14, speculation, have been throwing stuff off some of the bridges, I believe near Crossgates Way area, and it's caused damage over the last couple of days to 3 or 4 cars. Scary as hell. So one, I'm just saying it to be mindful why the police get them. But it's really worrying, because that is cause for a real concern should anybody veer off. I mean, there's quite a couple of cars being damaged, so just be careful of that. There is some more stuff to go. There's been lots this week about what's that G-Fest tickets have gone on sale actually on Monday. So you can get them from the website that will be on G-Fest Facebook page, and you can also go into St Gemma's shop and buy them there. Obviously, there is also tickets for the Garforth Musical Society next performance, which is coming up soon as well. Anything that you want to know with coming up or what's on this week, go to the blog on Friday, themaindeal.co.uk/blog. And as soon as I find anything, it goes on there. So have a look so you don't miss out on all these cool things coming up. Some interesting facts. A group of hedgehogs is called a prickle. And a group of lads throwing stones off a bridge and mud are called a prickle too. So yeah, St Mary's Church dates back. So it says it was completed in 1844. But ChatGPT says it was from the 12th century, which it can't be. And it was a grade 1 listed building, but Wikipedia says it's a grade 2 listed building. Either way, it's a bloody old church. And apparently it was Norman architecture, which is the best in the north of England. So who's right? Wikipedia, 1844, most likely, compared to ChatGPT, which is very, very good. But maybe not that right. It's quite a few hundred years out. So great news about Antonia. I mean, I should put a wig on her. And I hope that what they find is some more interesting history about Garthord, and tells us all about it, because it definitely puts us on the map, even though it's 200 miles from London. Rude.